Let's have a look at this, see if this works. Hello and welcome to Off the Tracks, your number one podcast right here on YouTube. Just making sure that the audio is working perfectly fine through this. Let me try something with a bit of music. See if that will kick in. I think that's a bit way too loud. There we go. Let me just try that down just that tad a little bit, maybe. I don't know actually. I don't know if I put it on number 5. See if that's going to work. Here we go. I think it's perfectly fine, to be fair. So if I just kind of, if I bring my gain up just that tiny little bit and just bring this down, if I'm doing this slightly, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's making it a lot better. Yeah, if I kind of keep going, checking 1 2 1 2, I'm hoping that's working perfectly fine. Hopefully, I'm trying to balance it out. Hopefully, I'm balancing it out. Hello and welcome to Off the Tracks. Hopefully, this is kind of compressing it down. So maybe. Hopefully, this is a lot better. So I have my full volume here. So if I just whack it to number 4 notch, just says. There we go. I think that's working perfectly fine. Let me just see if I can use my high pitch on here. Let me just get this. Let me just see if that let me just make sure that's working perfectly fine now that I've flipped the switch over. And hopefully that sounds that tiny little bit better. I'm not 100% sure. I think it does actually give it that kind of high pitch instead of a dark, groany voice. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's definitely spot on. That's definitely spot on. Right, let me just sort out my gain because my gain's a bit all over the place here. My noise gate. So let me try that now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's letting stuff come through and it's working perfectly fine. At the moment, it's at number 28.6 dB. No, it's breaking that up. It's breaking that up big time. Let me just try that now. This is number 46.0 dB, so hopefully that's coming through. Absolutely spot on, that is. That's coming through absolutely beautiful, that is. I can hear that perfectly fine. It's coming through nicely. Yeah. So, okay, so we have our audio sorted out for our volumes and stuff. So now we're just going to play a bit of a track music just to see where we are. So if we've got here, so if I go to this one. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm happy with that for the intro. So if we go kind of number 7, far too loud. Far too loud. Yeah. So the furthest I can go. So pretty much what I'm going to do now, yeah, that's far too loud. So I can't go any further than this. So if do you know what? Let me flick this back up again just to make sure that the volume's okay. 1 minute. Okay, I flicked onto the right-hand side just to make sure that the volume's okay. So I flicked the left-hand side, now I flick the right-hand side as well. That sounds spot on, that does. So pretty much this is how it's going to go.
You're listening to Off the Tracks, your #1 podcast, right here on YouTube. You can even catch us on Audio Boom and Spotify. So, enough of me talking. Sit back and enjoy Off the Tracks.
Hello and welcome to Off the Tracks, your #1 podcast right here on YouTube. Everything related to theme parks. Hope everyone is okay. Right, okay, that's working perfectly fine. Let's just see then if I have a guest talking.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dave the Rave here, and you are watching / listening to the Off the Tracks podcast. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dave the Rave here, and you are watching / listening to the Off the Tracks podcast.
Try this.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dave the Rave here, and you are watching / listening to the Off the Tracks podcast. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dave the Rave here, and you are watching / listening to the Off the Tracks podcast.
Okay, it sounds like it works pretty fine there. Just making sure that it's going okay. You should be coming back to me in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the volume's perfectly fine on this now. Everything's working okay. It's not too loud. It's not grouty. It's spot on, to be fair. Yeah. So if I said Scylla sees source, went to the seaside and saw sea. Then I went to pick up a pepper, put it through the pocket of the old man, pocket picket. Yeah, okay, so we've got the P's, we've got the S's all sorted out. The volume's okay. So if I'm standing here, is that actually going to is that going to affect me if I'm moving around and stuff? So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's working perfect. Yeah, is this moving perfectly fine? I'm still talking. I'm still moving up and down. Yeah, yeah. So I'm pretty much doing this. Yeah, I'm moving around and what is. Yeah, it seems to me this is absolutely spot on with the audio. Happy days. Good times. Spot on there, that is. Yeah, so if I needed to tone up just that tiny little bit, just that tiny little bit, if I even go to, I'd say number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much now, I don't know if that's coming out quite loud, so I don't know if the gain is picking it up quite loud as well. So let me just quickly jump onto my gain. Let me just check out the levers now. So if I just break this down to, I'd say about there. So now it's number 19 on the gain side. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Number 19. So now I'm going to slightly just turn my volume up just a light bit on my phone, so it's not so super loud on my phone. So yeah, absolutely. So here we go. So here we go. We're going to move up the up and down. We're going to move it side to side, up and down. It looks perfectly fine. We got this here. Yeah. We got it right. Spot on. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Spot on, mate. That is. That's perfectly fine. That is. That I can hear that spot on. To be fair. So good times. Happy days. Right then. End of stream. So thank you for watching. I'm happy.